This is Erin Fisher, Technology Integration Facilitator for the East Bridgewater Public Schools, and this is an example of how you can use a Google form for school-home communication. This idea comes from Case Manager Jessica Bean from the Nauset Public Schools. She shared with me that she sends out this form to staff that work with a particular student. You'll notice it's titled School-Home Communication. It has the date that is required, the staff member they would pick from the drop-down menu, and then just what they would like to share with the parents of John Doe for the week. Or John Bob, and then the staff is Doe. It's all an example. So this is what it will look like for staff. And in the settings, you want to make sure you can restrict it to the users to just staff. And then you don't want to collect email. And you don't want to limit the response because they will be filling this out again and again. You do not want to make it a quiz. And we don't need this. Save. Now, if you want to see what it looks like, the staff member filling it out would put the date in. They would choose themselves when they're filling it out, and then they would just put whatever they want to put that week for the particular student. And you could use this with not just ideas or strategies. You could even use this as a behavior management tool or any type of documentation. From there, when you get the responses, they'll go into a spreadsheet. And what this teacher does is she only takes the spreadsheet, not the form, and she shares this spreadsheet with the parents of the student as view only. And that the parents now can see anytime on Public on the Web, make sure in that settings, the parents can see anytime what the teachers are checking in and what they're suggesting for strategies. So it would be shared with parents, and it would need to be noted for the staff members filling out the form that the parents will see what they're writing. And this is a great way for the parents to check for that homeschool communication, especially if it's something that's written in the IEP that there will be that type of communication. And then this is a good way to track that communication too for the case manager, because she can see if they're looking in. She checks, she owns the form, and she can see what's going on that sheet as well as the parents. So I thought this was a great way to provide school-home communication for particular students that may need this. And then again, if you could have ideas that could use this type of communication other ways too, not just for sharing strategies that may be helpful. So thank you, Jessica. This was a great suggestion.